logs in the hot sun. Gotta clear them all out till there ain't none. Work that tiger cat to death till the job's done and we do it all again. Through the sand beds and the muddy waters, pushes old Ken wearing just a little bit harder. Got my 990 pulling to make an honest dollar. It's Goodson's all terrain. Goodson's all terrain. Goodson's all terrain.
Well, a while back, we was on the 7 Mile road. Of course, we was dealing with the flooding all the time, and we used the Army truck as a taxi to get everybody in and out when the road was flooded. And everybody knows that, you know, after you run in water like that, you got to check the differential, because normally what happens if you're running something, your differential, your transmission, whatever you're in is going to create heat, and when it hits that cold water, it cools off, and it'll actually pull a vacuum on it, and it'll suck water in it. Well, after we was shed and done with all that, I distinctly remember telling Abraham we needed to check the oil in it. And apparently he checked everything but the front rear end. Well, yesterday, was it yesterday we was watching him pull up on the deck?
Well, yeah, a couple of days ago he said, it feels like you're running over a big rock, and then it goes. And we didn't know what it was. I kind of forgot about it working on the shovel, and then we watched him. It started to rain, and the road got real slick, and he went to pull out, and the whole front end just quit pulling. He was pushing the front tires down the road. And then I realized something was locking up in it.
We got him to, after he got the trailer unhooked, I said, well, when you get back to the deck, just take that bottom plug out, let's see what's in it. And about 2 gallons of water run out. No oil, just water. So apparently the water went in there and pushed all the oil out. I can't believe it ran as long as it has with nothing but water in it.
Cape Fear water is what kept it going.
That's a testament to the durability of them old trucks. You know, we sold the old loader. A good friend of mine, Tim Bowen, needed a loader for a wood yard, and he said he didn't need a new one. And of course mine is not a new one by a long shot, but it was cheap. It just about stole it from me. But I wasn't worried about it, because when I order these shovels, these machines are so expensive, and that I will go ahead and get a sawbuck package with it to make it, you know, versatile, yeah. Because I mean, but with this machine here, even though it's 04, the same year model as the loader, it's been a spare shovel for several years now. Now don't have near the hours the loaders has got on it. But we never used the sawbuck. We had the sawbuck package on it, but we never used it. We had the dangle head on it, and of course it was a jack of all trades then. It could do about anything. Well, 18 years into it, we decided we're going to sell the old loader, throw this thing in place, use it, hook the sawbuck up to it, and it won't work. And oh gosh, it's been a nightmare. We've been working on that for a solid week. Of course, this is a one-off for Tiger Cat. It's the only shovel that's got the type of pump that this machine's got on it, which is not the pump's not an uncommon pump. It's the same pump they use on the saw tractors to spin the saw disc. And we used it on this one to run the dangle head and also for the sawbuck. Well, we start using it and it won't work, so I called Tiger Cat to get a pump, and they were supposed to send it, and the next day the next day it didn't come. They forgot to, or apparently the trucking company forgot to grab it, so then we had to wait another day for it, and the whole time we're getting half the production we normally get. Finally get the pump in, I open the box, I see it's a Lindy pump, jump in the truck, take off, run 80 mile an hour for 100 miles to get here to the woods, open the box up, and it's the wrong pump. They sent the main pump, which I knew something was wrong because it was twice as expensive as it was the last time I bought one. So anyway, we took a bunch of pictures, sent to Tiger Cat. We finally found the pump we needed, got it sent next day air, and today's Saturday, and the other loader left Monday. Still not thinking it'd be a big deal. We just put the sawbuck onto a shovel and go to work, but it ain't been the case. We've been messing with it now for a week. Finally got the new pump on it, still not working properly. and I had they call it a low flow, high pressure saw motor. We got that, we put it on there today, Saturday, and it's working right now. We got our fingers crossed. I know I'm gonna have to adjust on it some, but we're gonna let it run it for a few hours and just see what it does. Hopefully it'll work. For a little while, then we'll check the pressure on it. What old is them boys still as a service truck?
Got the big Milwaukee inch-stripe gun, 3/4 gun, grease guns, all Milwaukee grease guns.
Got a toolbox.
Installed the whole toolbox off the loader. Threw some fire extinguishers in the ditch. Threw the keys away in the auto car.
Left it running.
Yeah, left it running.
It had to be Sunday because that truck, I don't think it would have ran Saturday, Sunday, and all night Sunday night on. They still had about at least a half a tank, a little more than a half a tank of fuel left there.
Yeah.
Of course, they called that motor the fuel squeeze, but I don't know how long it'll run. Got to be a bunch of pumps. Whoever it is, I hope they can't sell it. I hope they stuck with it. I hope it flings around and breaks their arm when they try to use it.
Morning, this is Wayne, one of Justin's drivers. We over here in Hallsboro, North Carolina. And this tractor's got plenty of wood on it, but don't really have a whole lot of tonnage to it. So by the saying that, if you haul a load down to Georgetown and you don't wait up for 20 tons, you don't go in the hole, because normally you got to have at least 25 and above. And we have a little discrepancy and stuff. But it's trying to work out, but I don't know how good it's going to work out, but I'm hoping for the best. And what I would like to do is get back on the other side so we can make some real money, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. And while the situation what it is, so we're going to hang in there and see what it look like, and try to make the boss man some money and me some money. So till next time, we'll see you down the road. Be safe.
We don't do close-ups sometimes.
But this is Memorial Day, and every year, actually when I was younger, I never really thought a lot about it, but the older I get, the more I realize what all of our service guys had done for us, you know, making this country free. And like they say, you know, freedom isn't free. I mean, you've got thousands of people died, you know, to make this country what it is. And the older I got, I said, you know, this is the day we need to set aside and just enjoy family and enjoy the freedoms that we have in this country for as long as we can anyway. But we just get all of our friends, anybody wants to come out, we'll come out here to our little place here on the water, and we'll eat food and have fun in the sun.
Sure, well, yeah, maybe there's a girl.
I can't believe Lincoln ain't out here fishing.
Oh, what is that?
That is a.
Is that a croaker?
Or look at, and it was a stingray. I bet it was that wide. Yeah, we've seen dolphins coming here. You know, it's funny. Lori's daddy has owned this lot over here probably since the 70s. And standing on the shore looking back, there's probably a 30 or 40 acre pond of water right here. As far as you can see, nothing but nice, clear water. Well, the first time I ever had a jet ski, my brother actually had a jet ski. And he told me I could take it out, and I came down here, I was actually by myself. I backed in the water right over here, and I look out there in the water, and I could see people. I thought they were swimming. All I could see was their heads above water out there. And I said, well, shoot, man, this is a nice big area. I'm gonna see what this jet ski will do. And I tore out from the dock, wide open, went across this little channel right here. And lo and behold, it was about 6 inches deep. I hit that sand and it threw me right over the handlebars. And I'm thinking to myself, how can it be this shallow? The people out there are swimming, you know, it's up to their necks. And then I heard them laughing at me, and I look out there, and they were sitting on their butt, and they were clamming, reaching down in the mud, picking up clams, and they stood up laughing at me, and I realized then that all we got is a little skinny channel here that's actually deep enough to drive anything in. But it was a good learning experience.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
What you been up to lately?
Well, I mean, I've been doing good. Found a trade that I liked that is a little easier than logging, a lot less hours, and I'm closer to home. I got 2 little girls. Well, they're not little anymore. They're 9 and 13, and I really need to spend more time with them, and that's made a big difference in my life. And I'm still cooking. I don't do the wide open contests and stuff anymore, but I still keep my hands dirty in the trade. I know our daddy's looking down on us, and he's the one that started all this when he bought this property, and now it's ours, and it's our place to come down and hang out and make memories.
Well, based on the time you've been here now, when do you anticipate moving, or do you anticipate moving?
We got a dilemma. We left some wood on the ground on the 7 Mile Road, which it's really not that much. It's just one shovel road. It's probably about 20 loads of wood. But you know, at one point they wanted us to move back over there and get that wood up. But corporate didn't want to cut any more of their block, which is the block we were on. But Turnbull still owns quite a bit of wood over there. They want us to start cutting on their wood. But where we at right now, we still got there's over probably 150 acres left over here, and we probably got about 50 acres in the back. I really don't know how it's going to play out. I don't like moving because it costs so much to move. If the men can hold out and deal with the ride, I would love to finish this stuff and be done with it. And then we go to the 7 Mile Road, and we'll just stay there until that's done. But anytime we start moving, it just costs, you know, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to move the stuff. So we're gonna play it by ear. We're fixing to take a week off and let everybody get some rest, and we'll get back at it. We'll see how it goes from there. Hey guys, this is the end of our video. I want to thank y'all for watching it. And as y'all know, we got some stuff stolen from out here. Hopefully we can find out who did that. And it's just a shame that it's the world we live in today. But y'all hit that like button and share, and keep the comments coming. Thank you.